I'm meeting him for the first time, but I'm told he's dope.
AI.
AI?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
So. You know, looking for my bed. I need to sleep.
Yeah, I know. I got that.
But it's good to see you. And you do hip-hop and R&B.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been doing this?
I've been in the industry a little bit over a decade.
A decade?
I've been underground.
Uh-huh.
I've been underground.
That explains
I'm trying to say I've always been in the studio recording.
Oh,
you know,
wow. So you're finally coming out of your shell.
Yeah.
You're moving above the ground.
Yeah.
That's nice. And how good is your football knowledge?
I used to be a football fan, like always. But
which team were you supporting? Please don't say Chelsea. Don't say Arsenal. Oh, Lord. Did you have to go there?
Chelsea.
It's enough. Aram, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, as you can see, Aram is sporting her team teasers, and it's one of the teams at the soccer participating in the Soccer Lounge 4, and it looks like a very cheap jersey. You guys are broke. Have you seen the Ensville jersey?
Really?
Have you seen our jersey?
Did you guys even compete last year? Did they?
We did. We were robbed.
Go to the semi-final.
We were just robbed. But I blame Josh Ampedu. Whoever threw that guy in, he hasn't even got legs to kick balls.
Oh.
Anyway, so you're ready for this?
Yes.
You're taking the cup?
Yeah, our ladies team, we are the reigning champions. So we're bringing our A game back this season.
I can understand why you're the reigning champions.
Yeah.
Bias. The referee saw some things and decided that, look, these ladies deserve it. Anyway, so you love football?
I love football.
Which team do you support?
Chelsea.
Can't hate.
It's okay. Lexus is an Arsenal fan, that much I know. Always given Manchester United fans some stake. But I don't even know how you can compare your team with Manchester United. But it's okay. It's always good to dream and aspire to be like other people. It's enough. The what?
The glory has fallen.
The glory. No, it hasn't. It was a minor setback. Remember, for 10 years almost, you didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
I won the FA Cup last season.
I mean, yeah, but still, so you experience some setbacks. We experience a minor setback. We're getting back on track. Anyway, so Lexus, you are the brain behind the Soccer Lounge. But before we talk about Soccer Lounge, there's something very interesting I want us to start discussing. Ghanaian players abroad, and we've been hearing, for instance, Arturo Vidal has been on his way to Manchester United for God knows. He's on a train, and the train has developed some faults, so he's still trying to fix it. But you've been following the Ghanaian players. Which of them would you say has landed a very good deal?
It's very difficult to put them into a very good perspective. Seeing as players are not moving to mainstream Europe to play now, everyone is moving to Eastern Europe and to the Scandinavian countries to play. So it's difficult putting your hand in a Ghanaian player who's made the perfect move as it stands right now. But
how about Jordan? Are you?
Yeah, to Lorient. I mean, if you're playing at Marseille and you're playing in a top class team, then you move all the way to a team that didn't do too well last season, who's not coming in. It's difficult. So you will say that if Achu indeed moves to Sunderland or to Everton, as we're hearing, then it means that will be the breakthrough for a Ghanaian player this season. And I'm quite excited for him. He's a phenomenal player.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. He's a very good player. And you tend to wonder why he went to Vitasia him last season on loan, because I think that the kind of football he plays is not built for the Dutch Eredivisie league. It's a type of football that will fit him in the English Premier League. It's strange why certain players choose to go to the outside leagues to play when there's the English Championship to play. But the agent issue and everything else comes into play. You don't understand why a player like Rabiu and then Wakaso will play in the Russian league when their quality could get them good deals in Sweden, they could get them good deals in Belgium. So it's difficult, but if Achu does move, that will be the biggest transfer move for any Ghanaian player.
How about you, Aaron?
Well, I think Achu has been one of the hottest players, and I think his Everton move is great. I don't know why Chelsea keeps giving their players to Everton, because they did that to Lukaku, and then
he's finally gone.
Yeah, and then Achu.
I'm happy for him.
Why?
Well, I mean, I think your coach is getting sentimental with age.
Yeah.
You keep Torres and you give out Lukaku.
But if he's getting sentimental with age, then why is Drogba back?
That's another thing.
Yeah, so I think actually going to Everton will be a great deal. And also, Dede's deal is still, I think his career is still in the, because there are people saying that he's going to move, but he's still at Marseille.
Would you want him to move from Marseille?
Yeah, if he can land AC Milan, that'll be a great deal for him, because I think he has been at Marseille for a long time. So I think I want to see him move to a bigger place.
You think he's getting stagnated?
Yes, he can do better, especially in the Italian league. Or even if he comes to England, that would be great. It would be great to see him.
But is it really necessary for a player to move from one team to another or to another league?
Yes, I think it adds a lot to your CV.
Really?
Unlike players who
What else does Ryan Giggs need?
Yeah, Ryan Giggs, Gerrard, they've been in the same team.
But what else does he need? He's won the same trophies as Arsenal.
Well,
for the Premier League.
You have to go there.
You need to move. You need to move. Go to places. I think it's good for players to move from place to place.
Why?
Money, especially if the money is good.
But if the money is good where you are,
no, you need to move. Go places. He's been in France for so long. Should go to Italy. Come to England.
I have a feeling by the end of the year you be leaving Ghana.
Wow, that's quite interesting.
Would you?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. I tried to put it on the spot, but she's too smart for my liking. AI.
Hello.
Players.
Hello. I heard about Christian Achu's transfer from Schalke 04, but I don't from 04, right? Am I lying?
From Chelsea.
From Chelsea. From who?
He plays at Chelsea.
He says he's a Chelsea fan.
I'm hopeless with this soccer thing.
No
but I heard
problem.
about his transfer.
No problem, we'll forgive you.
Yeah, I know. But I heard about his transfer. I don't know where he's going.
Yeah.
But no, I have my eye on that player. I think he's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's going from. Yeah.
How long have you been supporting Chelsea?
Wow.
Post Mourinho, post Abramovich, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I was there because of Asian. I'm gonna be frank with you. I knew that was coming, but I'm gonna put that out there. I was there because of Asian.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say that. I
No,
mean, we know how you Chelsea fans hurt. No, we know how you support teams.
Yeah.
I mean, we know Chelsea fans.
Not based on players.
You're
No,
glory hunters.
I was there because of him.
You were there because of him.
Yeah.
You were there because of Mourinho.
Because of the team. And I mean, I've been supporting Chelsea since the days of Ancelotti before. So not because of the coach or because of the team, but I can only support Man U when Mourinho is coaching them.
So you started supporting Chelsea when Abramovich took over the team?
Yeah, he's got money. He makes things go around in the team. He's got
Before
money.
then, which team were you supporting?
I liked Man U when I was way younger. Before
I know.
Before I switched to Chelsea, and then I think I'm in love with them.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. It's good to be in love. I mean, it's nice to be in love.
I heard about Fatau Dawuda joining Chipper United on loan.
Well, Lexus, do you want to comment on that?
Yeah, it's quite strange. Initially, it was supposed to be a loan deal, and then we got to find out it was a permanent move. It's difficult seeing your first-class goalkeeper in the national team go all the way to play for a team that's coming to the SPL league. It's difficult putting your brains behind it. But I understand Fatau. I mean, if you put everything into perspective, he wasn't getting, the management wasn't too interested about him. He had issues with players. He had issues with the coach as well. Sure. The playing system didn't quite fit him. He had issues with even language because some of the players were speaking in native Zulu languages and he couldn't really relate to them, so it was difficult for him.
Is that an excuse?
Yeah, it is when you just oppose that with the fact that when you go to other countries, there's only one line of language you can speak. So it's difficult for that, but it's an opportunity for him to regain his confidence, to put himself back on the pedestal, to prove to everyone that he deserves that number one spot. I mean, Kouassi still keeps backing at his feet, so he was going to get somewhere to get enough playing time, 90 minutes, and show the kind of quality and class he has. I believe it's good for him. The man is good as well. I mean, the man is really, really good.
Good for him.
I mean, he got $100,000 and bought a house.
But I think that right now, one player that's really making a lot, I don't know the statistics, but I think one of the richest players in Ghana is Asamoah Gyan, because with the deal that he's signed again this year,
250,000 a week.
A week, that's a lot of money. That's why I have problem with people who think that he's going to that league. It's like he's playing for the money, and if they're paying him money there, and
well, you can understand those people who would say that league is a Mickey Mouse league.
Sure.
But
then he's playing, he's scoring goals.
He's scoring goals, and ever since he came to that league, he's been on top.
And he was quite good. I mean, he was very good at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is no excuse really.
And I think I'm happy Fatau is moving because I think Mayua, the guy who used to be the keeper, he's giving him stress away. If he's going to move, he's stressing him out. So if he's going to move to another league and he's getting a good deal, why not?
Okay. Before we take our first break, I need to talk to you about Accra Hearts of Oak.
Yeah, phobia.
That's your team?
Yes. Why?
It's so difficult to reconcile your beauty with. Anyway, they have a new coach.
Yes.
Right?
We have a new coach.
You have a new coach.
Yes, we do.
Are you a Hearts supporter as well?
No.
Kotoko?
No. I'm not aligned to. My line of work doesn't allow me to align mine
with any of the local teams. Okay, thank God it's not Kotoko. Sadly, you're a fan of Hearts of Oak.
Yes, I am.
How do you feel about Hebetado?
I think he's a great coach. I mean, with what he did with Inter last season, it wasn't that bad. But I think that the woes of Hearts of Oak started ever since they went public. And then they sacked Coach Duncan. I think it was the best thing that ever happened to them. But past that now, they have Coach Herbert Ado. I think he'll do a great job taking over from Mohammed.
The best thing that happened to Hearts of Oak was that.
I think if he's going to have...
I know!
Everybody is entitled to their opinion because I was thinking the way they got rid of him wasn't the best.
You think he could have won the league?
He was doing great. He could have.
But Kotoko was...
I mean, Kotoko
really
is on...
last season.
You see, because Kotoko is on point with management and everything. Because when
Kotoko is on point with management.
No, because the way they're handling the business.
Okay.
Something can be going wrong in a team, but the way they're handling their business will make sure that they thrive.
Exactly. Because the players were still winning anyway.
Yeah.
Despite
whatever was happening in the back. Unlike other teams where whatever is happening in the back affects the players on the pitch.
Yeah. Herbert,
I mean, it's quite great to see a manager who was coached before come back into the realm.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at what he did with Inter, like Adriana winning the league with them in 2011, it's phenomenal. I'm quite excited about this new dimension that Accra Hearts of Oak has taken. When he was coming in, there were problems with the setup at Accra Hearts of Oak. If it was comfortable working with them, Shaman Kui and the rest. And he said yes, he's quite okay with that. The problem for Accra Hearts of Oak this season is not going to be Hebetado's direction. It's going to be if management and the board is going to allow him to take the club in his line of work. That is the difficulty of Accra Hearts of Oak. When you have traditional clubs who do too well, they tend to believe in their own selves and think that the manager doesn't know too well. And so, I mean, let's stand in his way of work. But Hebetado is quite experienced. He's seen it all.
Yeah.
So to bring that kind of experience and to mix it up with the youth that's at Accra Hearts of Oak, I think they'll do all this season. But Kotoko is...
You keep nodding.
Yeah, because...
is this the turnaround for Hearts of Oak?
Yes.
I mean, you had a very sorry season last season. I was so happy.
It was a disaster last season. But I think...
To be charitable.
And he's a good... one problem with a lot of teams is that the coach is good, but they won't let him do what he has to do. So many interferences. That's why a coach like Mourinho can go to Man United, because they're just going to be all up in his business.
Really?
That's why he's doing what he's doing at Chelsea.
He doesn't want to come to United, or United doesn't want him.
He doesn't want to come to United
he wanted that job. He wanted that job so much. You know it. AI.
Hello.
Hearts of Oak. Do you follow them at all?
No.
Why?
I don't watch football nowadays at all,
You're always in the studio.
Yeah.
What a beautiful excuse. But I find it difficult to understand men who don't like football.
Yeah.
I find it interesting, ladies who are into football like that.
Yeah.
It's
some
interesting.
ish.
Yeah. To some extent.
Yeah. Okay, let's listen to the new coach for Accra Hearts of Oak. Hopefully next season they can be second. Let's listen to Hebetado.
When I was eventually approached by the board and accepted, I had one big problem, which I could not sleep because the supporters started calling me. And some of the things they were saying, in fact, the third day too, I could not sleep. They say, Coach, you came here, you did something. We want you to do more. That means I have to win 60 matches out of 60 matches in the next 2 years. My biggest problem is I like challenges. And I always set myself targets. Together with discipline, dedication, and determination, I think we're going to go very far with Accra Hearts of Oak. Somebody asked me when I came to the club, how many players are you going to recruit? And I told them, I've not been to the club. I might even get there and I don't need to even recruit one player, because I know that they are quality players, and it's up to me to see those players and then work on them. Right. So there might not be even the need to register even one player, but if there is a need, we'll register those who we need to strengthen the positions we feel they are weak.
All right, welcome back to the show, brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go.